and this is Xtreme Motion. I'm your host, Rance Adams. We're hanging out at Reunion Arena in Dallas to get some of the craziest tricks you'd ever want to see on a motorcycle, Freestyle Moto X. And we've got the hottest new BMX rider from Tyler, Wade Morgan. And we go back and hang with our old friend Damian Rose as he shows us what you should look for in a skateboard shoe. You hang with us, we'll be back with more Xtreme Motion. Noise can only mean one thing: Freestyle Moto X. These guys are way out there. They jump 30 feet in the air, they throw their feet over the handlebars, they twist themselves up like pretzels, all to please the crowd and keep from breaking half the bones in their body. We speak to one of the wild men himself of the Hessian Aggression Group. His name is John Disler. Check this out. And we've got more madmen from the IFMA. We're hanging out here with John Disler. How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
So, how did you get involved in this freestyle Moto X jumping, man?
Just always ridden dirt bikes since I was about 3 years old. My dad set us on them just with training wheels and set us loose in the backyard, and kept on building from there and got into BMX biking and broke my ankle and used the dirt bike as a rehabilitation, and I ended up hitting my first jump, and ever since then, I've just been hooked, just something I can't live without.
Most people just get on a bicycle. You're up here riding motorcycles at 3. I mean, how intense was that?
It's cool. It's something that if you want to be really good at, you have to spend a lot of time, a lot of dedication, but definitely pumped on it. I'm really stoked. My dad was into riding and stuff and was willing to put us on bikes and let us get hurt when we were that young, but other than that, it's just a lot of dedication and keeping it fun. You gotta always have fun.
Where are you from?
I'm from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, that's a long trek to come to Texas to come hang out with us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm a regular on the tour, so I throw my bike in the sim and I jump on an airplane and catch the flight out.
How long have you been on the circuit?
This is my 3rd year.
What's like your best finish?
New Mexico, I got a 2nd place, but hopefully to top that tonight. We'll see.
What the guys you jump with? Everybody seems really cool. Like y'all get along real well. How does all that, translate when you're jumping?
It's definitely, everybody here is really good terms. We're all pretty much friends, hang out whenever we can, and it helps out. None of us come out here and want the other one of your competitors to get hurt. I mean, we're always out. Somebody's got a question and they haven't hit the jumps yet, we're always willing to help them, and it just try to keep it as safe and fun as we can, because it is a dangerous sport and it is a competitive sport. But the minute that you go out and hit your run, you're out there for yourself. You're out there to beat them, do better, bigger tricks than you can, and just trying to get first place, I guess.
Do you have a trick that's a specialty of yours?
I like some of my favorite tricks, probably my 9 o'clock knack. And I just basically kick the bike completely sideways till it stops going, and then I jump off the other way and go completely sideways. So I'm like jumping this way, and my body and my bike are going the opposite direction.
How long did it take you to perfect that?
That one took me a while, like maybe 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours, that's it?
Yeah, that's just one of those tricks that came natural to me. I tried them other ways and it wasn't working, and so it probably took me a good like 2 or 3 weeks to finally learn this special technique to get it. But once I did it one night, it was pretty much done after that.
Have you ever seen that movie Rad? It's like old.
That's That's my favorite movie.
He had like, the mattresses and all that. You can't have mattresses, man. What if you don't make the practice?
You break legs, arms, ribs, anything you can think of. My brother was out messing around, just goofing around out in the desert, and went long and hit the face of the next dune and severed trachea, and had to stay in ICU for 2 weeks. But it's a sport that you love. It's something that's your life, and he's already back riding. This happened over the summer, and he's back riding, competing again, and we go out to where he got hurt all the time, and you just got to play it safe. I mean, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt no matter what. It's just a matter of when and how fast you can bounce back.
So it's a lot of psychological when you're jumping, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's a lot of guys have a problem after they get hurt. It's just their confidence is way down, and luckily I've been hurt doing everything from jumping off play sets to falling off roofs and BMX bikes, dirt bikes. So I'm pretty used to it. I get hurt and I'm pretty much right there. I have a little confidence problems every once in a while, but it doesn't take too long to fix.
When you're up in the air, 30 feet, do you ever are you so focused on the trick that everything else is oblivious, or do you kind of look around, wow, it's a lot of people out there?
I like in some of my tricks, I'll look to the crowd, and you can definitely, the biggest thing is you can hear the crowd when you ride, and it spoils you, because man, when you go home and practice, and there's you and just a couple of your buddies and nobody cheers, you're like, was that good? Or you're just like, well, this is kind of boring, but it's definitely, it's a lot of fun, and it's really great to have a crowd behind you and cheering you the whole way, and definitely it makes you ride a little bit over your head, but it's all for the fans, I guess.
Do you have any any length that you've jumped that's special for you?
I went out in the sand dunes. I went about 230 feet, and these side hits are 70, and the one in the middle is 75. So it was big, and it was gnarly, and it was a lot of fun. So
you got it on film?
Yes, I do actually.
And you take it out when you go home? Man, I am great.
Just like, dude, what the hell was I thinking? Whoa, I shouldn't have been doing that. That was looking a little dangerous.
Do you do anything else? I know you say you BMX. Do you do anything else besides that?
I pretty much just tried BMX. I tried skating, and I fall too much and hurt my wrist.
Oh, I've got evidence of that on me, man. Let me tell you.
That's a hard sport, and pretty much just any of the extreme sports. Ever since probably about 4th grade, I quit playing football and that kind of stuff, and I just race BMX bikes and rode BMX bikes and motorcycles, and it's just kind of my niche. It's what I'm better at.
Well, we appreciate you talking to us on Xtreme Motion, man. We'll be on the lookout for you in the Hessian Aggression group. These guys are way out there, way beyond me, let me tell you. I can get down for watching this. Riding, probably not. Y'all seen me on a skateboard, so maybe after I master the skateboard, you'll see me on a motorcycle. Probably not. Sounded good. Up next, we'll talk to the newest pro, straight out of Tyler, Texas. He's a BMX rider, Morgan Wade. Stay glued to your seats. We'll be back with more Xtreme Motion. We first caught up with Morgan Wade at the MSS competition, that was in North Richland Hills. They'll be back. He kept hitting the wall over and over, and well, I don't honestly know who won, Morgan or the wall, but it sure was fun to watch. Our own Jason Cox caught up with him at another competition just to get a little FaceTime.
Hey, I'm Jason Cox with Xtreme Motion, out here with another Texas local, Morgan Wade. Morgan, how you doing?
Pretty good.
How old are you?
18.
18 years old and you're doing some tricks like that, huh? How'd you get started in this?
I went to the Texas State Fair in Dallas, and I saw Matt Hoffman do a show, and I said that was pretty rad, so I started doing it.
So I guess that's what, been 3 or 4 years ago?
About
4 years ago?
Yep.
And I guess you just mainly ride street, right? You ride street, vert,
I ride park,
ramps.
Yeah.
Park. I noticed you've been starting to do a couple of contests this year. Can you talk to us a little bit about that? Like what type of contests you've been doing?
I hit up some of the ESPN contests, the CFP contests, but haven't had a whole lot of luck at those this year. I'm getting injured, but that and just little local contests like this one here.
Are you still riding expert right now, or when do you plan on going pro? Or
Kind of made a little transition up to pro a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago,
yeah.
Back at MSS.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen that. We noticed you was going for some pretty big tricks off the.
Yeah, trying.
What were you trying to do, man? Are you crazy? I mean, you spinning your bars and all kinds of stuff.
Trying to get hurt, the belly slide.
Actually, you know, I'm up top on the decks with this guy, and this isn't a particular contest where you're just doing runs. It's a contest to where it's a big trick. So this particular box that we're jumping is 6.5 foot tall, 16 foot across, not your normal size box. It's actually, a lot of the pros were like, I'm not jumping that box. I'm up top with him, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you gonna do now? He's like, I'm just gonna double suicide truck the box. That's a 360, 2 bar spins in the middle, and stretching your hands out like this, and this guy pulled it off, and I couldn't believe it. I think you should have got a little bit better placement, but not bad for your first pro contest. You get your name out there.
Yeah.
Any sponsors you want to talk about?
Right now, Mutiny Bikes is hooking me up.
Mutiny
frame
Bike.
and components and stuff. And the bike shop in Tyler. They're doing a lot for me. Tanner Bikes.
Tanner Bikes.
They're hooking me up a lot.
I know supporting the Foundry shirt like everyone else.
Yeah, Foundry.
What are your plans for next year?
I'm gonna try to hit as many contests as possible.
Any particular series, CFP?
I'll probably do the CFPs next year and whatever else I can find.
You're gonna ride pro, aren't you? You're
Yeah.
gonna ride pro in the CFP, so hopefully you get an invite to the X-Trials.
Yeah, that'd be
Everyone
fun.
can check you out on TV, possibly even the Gravity Games.
Right.
And of course, check him out. He's always out here. He's at the Tyler Skate Park. He's always at GPX, sometimes even Plano, at Eisenberg. Come check him out whenever you get a chance. This guy is really great to watch.
It's hard to miss Morgan with all that red hair sticking out of his helmet, but you'll definitely get a chance to see him a lot next year because he'll be at the X-Trials and at next year's MSS competition. Up next, we'll talk to our man, Damian Rowe, as he tells us exactly what we need in a skateboard shoe and how to get mom and dad to cough up that cheddar to get them. Stay with us, Xtreme Motion will be right back. Good skateboard shoes are as important as the board you ride on. Damian Rowe gives us some information on exactly what kind of skateboard shoe a person should look for, and he gives us ammunition to shoot holes in any argument your folks have on spinning. Let's talk to Damien, see what he has to say. So, being relatively new to the skateboarding game, I found that these Nikes just ain't cutting it for me. I don't know why. Board sticking to my foot. It's not so cool. So we came out to Fast Forward to talk to our man Damien Rao, and he's gonna give me a little insight on what I need to look for in skate shoe. So Damien, I love my Nikes, comfortable as all get out, but riding is no joy. Why is that?
Just like anything, you want the right tool for the job. This isn't made for skateboarding. This is a running through the mud, cross-training, log-jumping shoe.
Done that.
This has nothing to do with 7 plies of wood and some grip tape. There's some obvious reasons for that. Sole difference. Look at the sole on this. Look at all these big chunks and blobs of sole that are gonna grab the edge of your board, pull your foot off, make you roll your ankle. Not good. That's injury. This has a flat sole. This is what you're looking for in a skate shoe. It's gonna give you a lot more board contact and a lot more stability. Basically, there's going to be some features that you're going to look for in a skate shoe, and that's going to depend on your style of skating and how you use your shoe. This shoe has a thinner sole. Some people may want a more padded sole. You know, if you're going home every day after you skate, your foot's hurting, get something with a little more cushioning. This shoe's reinforced on the toe. You definitely want a shoe that is reinforced where you wear your shoe. You know, you're sliding it on the grip tape. Some people use the tip, some people use the side of their foot. Some people will tear it up back here a little bit. Get a shoe that is reinforced where you tear it up. That's the most important thing. If you tear up the side of your shoe really bad, you don't want to get something with a lot of mesh and weak fabric all over the side. You want to get something that's reinforced very well, like the solid rubber D3.
With all these brand names, I mean, DC, Osiris, Globe, is brand name really important when you pick a shoe?
Oh, definitely. I mean, these companies spend millions of dollars on advertisement. They pay teams, they build a team, and they image their shoes all into one big package. And that's something they work hard to create and something that drives their sales. So yeah, definitely it's important.
You've got DC, they've got their classic look, they've got some of these innovative, then you got Osiris, these look straight technical RoboCop, go down some Globe. How do these different companies market their shoe?
Basically, they market an entire package. It's based on their ad campaign, it's based on the styles of their shoes, it's based on their team and their distribution. And they're looking for a complete image that they can sell. And I think there's a lot more than just the style of a shoe which goes into a purchasing decision. A kid's gonna see the ad, a kid's gonna like someone on the team, and that is gonna affect their decision.
What about fashion? All right, so we come in, this shoe looks fat, but am I gonna be able to walk around on the street with it? Is it just strictly for skating? I mean, you know, I wanna look good, but I also wanna make sure I'm getting the best, you know, bang for my buck.
Well, the cool thing about skate shoes now is that they're working really hard to combine fashion and function. And they want to give you a shoe that looks good, a shoe you can wear to school, a shoe you can wear to chill in, and they also want to give you a shoe you can skate in that's going to last a long time and keep looking good.
How long should shoes last?
Depends really on how much you're skating. Keep in mind, you know, you do have the grip tape, you do have the sandpaper on top of the board, you're scraping your shoe on it. It's going to wear out. I go through shoes every 2 or 3 weeks, you know, so I know they're expensive, but if a kid gets 2-3 months out of a pair of shoes, he's lucky.
Oh, well then, moms, dads, you shouldn't feel bad, because all they're doing is the normal wear and tear, especially if they're skating every day. You're skating every day, aren't you?
Oh, for sure.
Hours at a time?
Oh, always.
Golly, I don't even know any like pro athletes that go through shoes that fast, man.
Well, basketball court's not made out of sandpaper.
I'm not as confused about my shoes now. I just have to go out, try something to find something that'll support my arch and maybe my heel, probably my toe too. But I want to say thanks to Damien. Fast forward.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, man. Golly, I probably need some more knowledge, but we'll be talking again soon. So thank you very much. Damien Rao, Fast Forward. How fast did he say he ran through his shoes? Well, if your folks give you any grief about it, just say Damien goes through his every 3 weeks, Mom. I wonder if they just pay him in footwear. Sounds good. Well, we'll be back with more Xtreme Motion right around the corner. Stay with us. That's it for another wild ride on Xtreme Motion. I'm chilling in the hot seat after that fat heart attack I pulled. All right, maybe it's a heart attack I had. Well, we want to say thanks to everybody at the IFMA for having us out and talk to us. Damien, thanks for the insight about the shoes. I'm going to talk to my mom when I get home. Hey, you guys check us out next week on Xtreme Motion. I'm Rance Adams.
You go with something like this. You got the D3 here. Well, you had the D3 there. Now you got this one.
And I know you like the less padding, but like when you're trying to pop some tricks and all this, I lost it. Oh, what is Hessian derived from?
Within like the last 5 years, it's taken on the meaning of like old guys that are about 40, 45 years old, still trying to pick up on the 17-year-old girls. got their Mississippi mud flap running and just thinking they're pimp daddies and they're all old school and they need to shut it down.
True, true.